welcome to DGI Podcast, a show where we discuss about making impacts and growing our businesses together. I'm Lisa, your host for today's podcast and also the junior advisor from GIS at DGI. And joining me in the studio today for the topics of impacts and business ethics are our lovely ladies who are passionate about sustainability, Phlerry and Dori. Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm Phlerry. I'm the operation manager from Dorsu, and I joined Dorsu recently for a couple of months. So,
yes, okay. Thank you, Wong. Hello.
Hi, I'm Dori, retail manager at Dorsu, and I joined the brand around 6 months ago.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining me in the studio today. And I would say that you two are quite new to Dorsu, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and some of our audience might be new to Dorsu as well. So can you just explain a bit what Dorsu is?
Yeah, we're a fashion brand. So, we focus on basics and essentials, which you can add to your wardrobe as staples. And we also manufacturing everything under one roof. So we do production and also like retail part. So
Yeah, we more like the local brand, and we focus on like the sustainability that we using the fabric from the dead stocks we using the resource that already available. So then no need to produce more for our needs for the resource out there, and we producing when it's come to production. So
Okay, thank you for that. I think maybe can we just get to know you a little bit more about your background, because I only know you two from the GIX program, and Dorsu is also one of our ventures who wanted to improve their sustainability and also their impact tracking and also their digital technologies. So maybe just a little bit from your side, Phlerry, first before we move on to Dori. Yeah.
So I been always know Dorsu since I was in university, like the freshman year, and I worked at the cafe restaurant at that time, and it's also the cafe that also promotes about sustainability and stuff. And I always know Dorsu, and I always interested, and I always learn about Dorsu since 2019, and I always feel like, okay, one day I'm going to work for that company, because I'm really interested about Dorsu. To be honest, I'm a big fan of Dorsu, like myself, because I love the concept about the business. One is it's local brand and supporting the local that can give them like a better, like, I don't say like we are the best, but we could do better. Like we provide them like the job that's work just like 5 days, Monday to Friday, and we have like a breaks and everything. I just really love everything about Dorsu, and also about the concept of being sustainability. So and
So the culture of the company is really what attracts you.
it really attracts me, and the teamwork, how they're open mindset, and yes, I really love that.
Okay, thank you for that. Dori?
Also a big fan of Dorsu. So I think that also what makes our team special, that it's just more than work for everyone. So I came to Cambodia 2.5 years ago. That's also like the time frame I get to know the brand. And before I worked quite a long time for one of the big players in fashion. So for me, like really to change into a small brand which completely focus on ethical and sustainable background, and really want to make a change and not just talk about it. So super happy to got that opportunity to be in Team Dorsu now.
Yeah, congratulations for having your dreams come true.
Yeah, thank you.
So a little bit more, I understand that you both just joined, but you've been a big fan for quite some time. So can you share a little bit how Dorsu was originated? Do you have any big points to share on that?
It started like as a super small brand, or like not a brand, kind of more a project where Kuntia is still working for us as production manager, and the previous owner, Hannah from Australia, started the business kind of doing small projects, more like copying garments, like one-on-one.
Okay.
Or doing like cushion curtains. They had like one sewing machine. So started like from nothing. So, and just grew bigger and bigger over the years. So it's 2008 they started. So
it's
year
almost 20
17
years now. Yeah,
now.
17
Yes.
years.
Yeah.
So
It's been a long
that's
time.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So now getting a little bit more into your role specifically. So Dori, you mentioned you were a retail manager, and Phlerry, you mentioned you were an operation manager. So can you just share a little bit what's your day-to-day kind of like with Dorsu?
For me, for my role, I'm more like in the middle of everything and everyone, like from the boss to the staff, from the customer to our team. Sometimes I'm in touch with a lot of things, and also like the paperwork with the finance team, with the customer, sometimes B2B. Like if for example, like if Dori needs support for like the quotation, or when it's come to the price or negotiate, we always like work as a team. We discuss together, and also like between with the production team, like to like working on the cost of goods sold, and then getting back to the communication team like Dori, like what should we sell for that price or something like that, and also like work and also dealing dailies with the staff, also like what they need for their work to be more proficiency, and what they need for my support. So so basically the one for everyone. So yeah.
Okay, so you're the connecting bridge between everyone to the
Yeah.
business. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yes. So I think like Phlerry is like the part in Cambodia, and I'm her kind of spare partner based in Phnom Penh. So for me, I would say like biggest part of my days is to make sure that our studio is prepared and welcoming all our customers, like more on the B2C side, train our colleagues in studio when it comes to customer service, and really kind of show all of our customer like what's behind the brand. So it's not just about try to sell as many t-shirts as possible. It's more about connecting with each and everyone coming into the studio more on a personal level, and not just like coming in, selling a t-shirt, say bye to the customer. It's really about building that long-lasting connection. So a lot of our customer are not just one buyer, so most of them coming back or telling their friends, bring their friends next time. So it's for us, or for me, way more than just selling as much as possible. It's more like how many meaningful connections we can build with customers, and kind of that all of our team can adjust to that.
Okay. Yeah, but that's kind of like what I love about brands like this, right? It's more than just buying a t-shirt, but you're also buying like the culture, what comes with it, and kind of build like connections and friends through it too.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know that Dorsu, it's like a very ethical, sustainable brand. But for you, as like people who have worked, people who are currently working at Dorsu from the inside and also have been their customers before as well, I wanted to know from your perspective, how can you tell like your business is actually making like good impacts? So whether it comes to environmental impacts or social impacts, like how do you define that for your business? Yeah.
You want to go first?
Can. So as Phlerry mentioned previously, we work with leftover dead stock fabric from the huge factories in Cambodia. So we don't produce new materials to create our products. So for that, compared to a t-shirt which is made from like newly made fabric, so to say, we can save 2,700 liters of water for just like one t-shirt using fabric, which is already in the country and would go to a landfill or like to trash if we would not use that fabric. Or like 7 kilograms of CO2 per t-shirt we produce. So that's kind of the environmental impact. We can really also communicate to our clients. I think we do way too less. So maybe because of like the big players are like talking a lot, but maybe not doing that much. So it's for the small brands. We should be more brave to really talk about what we do and the goods like we do. So but that's like the facts where we really make a difference when it comes to environmental impact.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah.
And also I want to add on, like I love like people there, they have like creativity out saving. Like we try to saving not waste. For example, like the fabric that we not really cannot do anything, almost cannot do anything. We try to make it like a bags, like a shopping bags.
Yeah,
We
totally.
like they really creative, like a shop bag. Like instead of using plastic bags, we make it like a shop bag. When customer come to shop with us, we already have like our own bags, like mixed from the fabric that we don't really need it. And also like I'm really happy like the staff is like, for example, like they understand about like how to turn off the light when they don't really need it, they don't really use it. They kind of understand, even though sometimes they don't really know what it is exactly, but they know like if they don't really need it, they just turn it off. So that is also kind of the mindset is, it just like I love that how the companies impact the people that work there also. Like their mindset is already automatically like that. Even though the simple thing, how they turn off the lights or how they using the water, like it's just like the way they saving thing also, like if it's not necessary, they don't really buy it or they don't really need it. But and also like the concept of working work-life balance, we really try to respect our people. Like at work, everybody, we treat everybody like fair. And that's what I love about the company.
Yeah, that's really nice because a company is, being ethical and sustainable. It's also the people who are working in it. It's not just like, okay, big brands, I'm very sustainable, but the people who are working in it are not feeling the same kind of situation. But it's really nice about how individual impacts, makes like big impacts to the business. But thank you for that. And can you just share a little bit, if you have like a big clues on this, how, like what kind of tools or like strategies are Dorsu using to kind of like achieving all of these impacts?
I would say like sometimes we lead by example. Like I feel like our management team, we all are really aware like what is sustainability is, and personally all of us, we already have like the mindset of being sustainability. So sometimes when it's come to stuff, like sometimes even though we disagree, doesn't mean we have to fight. Like sometimes we try to lead by example instead of pushing, instead of telling, hey, you should do this. This is the company rule. You have to do this, that. But for us, we would be more like when sometimes we're spending time with them and then we try to know them personally, and we also try to kind of share a little bit of our lifestyle. Because even though you're being vegetarian or something, sometimes you treat it as like a lifestyle. Not like you don't beat yourself up to be like, oh, being vegetarian, this is something like commitment or strong or something like that. It just like we use it as a lifestyle. And I find being sustainability is really cool lifestyle, to be honest. Like people look at you, you feel like you're kind of cool, like when you have that kind of mindset. So I think I love it as a lifestyle and living like it, and then just say it to people around us. One day they're gonna get it. Like when you, like, I'm trying to give like short example, like the book, you cannot tell them like what is a good book is, that you tell them like, hey, I read this book, this is really good, you should read it or something like that. But sometimes you kind of practice on what you read from the book and show them, I'm acting like this because I'm reading this book. I'm not sure if you really get what I mean, but
A little.
a little.
Kind of like getting there.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a lot about education, I would say. Yeah, so kind of we as company, as a brand, being really responsible about teaching or like, educate everyone in our team to, take like sustainability by the heart and not just as something you need to take on because you work for the brand. So it's,
So it's less surface
more like,
level.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then, for example, like the small things like turning off the lights, they also then take like home and do it at home, and like the kids learning, also like the small things. So I think it's not just an impact for the brand, it's also an impact for the community because of, kind of that opportunity that we give them the space to go deeper into these topics. And when it comes to environmental impact, we started doing a ESG report first time this year. So just got the certificate. So we have to work on that and then also submit it for next year. Definitely help us to kind of have it on paper and work with it for B2B customers who are maybe a bit uncertain or want to have some facts. So it's kind of really tracking how much electricity we use, how much water we use, how much we waste we produce, to really measure all of that impact. Yeah.
It actually takes time. It's not really that easy. Jump on one day and then they get all what you trying to inspire them. It's really take time.
Yeah, that's. But like it's a nice work. It takes time, but like good work takes time.
Yeah.
So so I wanted to focus a little bit more because you mentioned a lot on B2B and B2C. Phlerry, you're more B2B, and Dori is more on B2C. So I wanted to know like the difference in communication. Do you normally like communicate differently with like B2B and like their customer directly, or what? Because just a little bit of background onto this episode, like we call it impacts and business ethics. And I think Dorsu is such a great partner to talk on this because you've made a lot of wonderful impacts that we can see, like, on social medias, and how you kind of talk a little bit on how, you work with people in Cambodia province too, and how you treat them. That's such a really nice one because impacts to me, it's not just about your, like your business, what you're selling, but the people who are working for you as well. And for the ethic parts, for me, it's how you obviously treat your own people, but also respect you give out to customers, so like the way you communicate with them, the way you tell your story is like a part of it too. So that's why I wanted to explore a bit more. When you communicate with businesses, like how do you communicate with them? Do you communicate, okay, like this is how much impacts I make for you to be able to sell to them, or like is there like a different strategy that you use?
I would say from B2B, we more like negotiable. And it's more like because B2B, there's so many options for them. And we always open for any collaboration and any possibility that we can be a partner. So we always I would say like B2B is more like negotiable. Like the price could be like if they take more the item, or what is the exchange. And I would say B2B is more like option and negotiable, and B2C is like we already have the price and everything at the store, so it's already like been set. Yeah.
So, but like for B2B, like do normally businesses approach you, right, to make all of the clothes, or do you kind of like reach out to them and say like, hey, this is what we offer?
For at the moment, since my experience as I joined the team, I don't really know much about that. But yes, we sometimes reach out to the customer, and mostly of the time also customer reach out to us. So yes, I would say if I stay more longer, I would get more idea. But I've just joined like for like 1 or 2 months. So for my experience so far, we kind of work in both way. But mostly like also this moment, since I joined, it's more like the partner that we already working with from a long time. So yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's all right. Like, what about Dori?
I would say we have like a lot of potential when it comes to reaching out to potential B2B customers. As we just didn't have the full capacity to really focus on that. So I would say we have like a really good pool of B2B customer who come back on a frequent base, schools who orders like every year, or restaurants, hotels, who ordered once, mostly coming back, or have maybe a sister brand or like another hotel, restaurant, resort, whatever. And then they also come to us. Most of the B2B customer also are, I would say, aware of what we are as a brand or what they get from us, and also are willing to pay more than if they go to another company where they don't know where they get the fabric from or how the people are treated in the factories. So, but yeah, of course, sometimes you also have the clients who just want to have a good price. And then there are also, some deals which not come to a closing because of that, because they just like want to dump the price, and we just cannot fulfill that with like our ethics. Not possible to make everyone happy. On the B2C side, it's a lot about storytelling. So when a customer enter our studio, it's like individual greeting, like really depends on, is it Frigner, is it local people? So it's also nice to have like different cultures within the team. So learning from each one of us, and also kind of to see that, I would say, my customer have like a different way of looking to customer service, or just want to have something different than maybe someone from Europe or America. So kind of learning from each other how we can improve on customer service for each individual customer.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So if people want to experience your customer service specifically, they can check out Dorsu.
At Raintree.
Yeah,
yes.
Raintree. So you can just see, like, and get a feel if you like it or not. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for sharing so far. So we've learned a lot about how you kind of communicate and work with other businesses and also with your customer. And now I want to turn the attention a bit to how you kind of work with each other, like the internal teams. So, I mean, from what I've heard so far, I think you have like a very strong and kind of close-knit team. So can you share a little bit like how were the company like or Dorsu were able to build like such a strong and special relationship between the team?
You have any takers? Okay, I'll start. So for me, like straight from the beginning, it was kind of more of a feeling of a family, not just like, okay, that's now my
9-to-5 work.
Yes. So going there, going back home, okay, done. So it's like, feeling way more than just a job. I think that is something small brands or small companies bring with it. So never worked for like such a small brand before. So, but it feels like super nice. And also like that we don't have like that hierarchy
Okay.
structure, as it also like it's like common in Cambodia, I would say. So yeah, it's like very relaxed.
Yeah, relaxed, casual.
So that makes it easy as well. And I think also like Bana, Phlerry,
It's
Kuntia,
really
me,
cool,
it's
yeah.
like we're super talkative, and we did a strengths finder recently, and like 3 of the management team have relator in their top strength. So I think that also helps us to really connect and build like deep, meaningful connections within the team. And also that then leads to kind of show the rest of the team how it can be working as a team, and that it makes work easier if you're like on a friendly, trustful level. Then it's like you have to do this, you did this wrong. So it's like
I would say we more like supporting each other, and we open like the communication, and when we make something wrong, we admit, and then we move on, and then we find a solution as a team. We don't really, like Dori mentioned, we don't really focus or strictly like about hierarchies. We more like about we respect each other, and we always like open-minded, and we always like give like support each others, make each other to speak it out what is in their mind or their idea. And even though we don't take the ideas as a team or what, we still have like a respect way to reject it. We don't really we more like we have like our emotional intelligence, and we kind of have like empathy to one to another as a management team, especially our management team. We more like always want the best for the companies, for the team, for everyone. Like, so that is make it easy to work with. So even though Bongwana, like if I have an idea, even though I'm young or whatever, he's also respects my idea. He's also like, if I have some idea to rest, or I think this, we would do this, it would be better, he would listen to it. And even though like he's not gonna accept all the idea but he still like have a respectful way to get back to me. And even those Dori, even those Bonkanti are just easy to communicate with. We really straightforward, and we are like less offensive kind of people. So we don't offend. Like if we get a feedback, we will check on the idea we raise. So, and then if it's not acceptable, our idea, it's fine. We move on, and then we find another solution. So so that's our management styles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for context, Bongwana is the managing director of
Yes.
Dorsu.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, like I know you have a team in Phnom Penh and also a team in Cambodia.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you share a little bit like how the working kind of makes sense together?
So in Cambodia, it's like the warehouse where the production really is make out. So our production is based in Cambodia, our staff and our people in Cambodia. So in Phnom Penh, it's like retail store. So it's already a finished good product to Phnom Penh. So the shop to Phnom Penh, it's already a finished good product. And in Cambodia, it's like a warehouse, manufacturer. So for making everything, the process of everything. So
Yeah, and I know that there's a lot of women working for Dorsu as well.
Yeah, we only have like 3 men,
Yes.
and the rest are just women,
Yes.
like 23, 24.
24 women, yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
3 male employees, or like 2 male employees and one. So in Cambodia are 3, 4, 23 employees.
Yeah.
And in Phnom Penh, just 4 of us.
Okay.
So like, way, like the biggest part is in Cambodia,
Cambodia,
which is
yeah.
like a small team in Phnom Penh.
Yes, small team in Phnom Penh for B2C, like the shop, like also like kind of a showroom that people can go to see like what we made for our basic style, like what we made, or what is the fashion style that we have. So
Yes, also like a lot of B2B customer coming in the studio to check out samples.
Okay.
or check on the styles we have to decide on sizes, styles which they then kind of order for a bigger bulk for their company. So like studio, showroom, retail space. It's that's why we call it studio and not it's like a shop.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing on that. And I kind of want to touch a little bit on the hierarchy part because I previously also worked with like a very close-knit team who like more of a friends as well. And I wanted to know, like, is there like any challenges when it comes to having like a very casual workspace and like less hierarchy? But I'm pretty sure it comes with like tiny bits of challenges as well for you guys.
I would say not really, because we kind of know self-respect and we also respect each other. Just because we casual doesn't mean we not respect each other. So for me, even though we casual talk, I'm just talk about work with Bong Vanna, for example, but I'm still respect him as managing director. I'm still respect Dori as my colleague. I'm still respect Bong Kunti. And so for me, I find it's not really that challenging, to be honest.
Okay.
Because like I have mentioned, even though we casual, but we know how to respect each other. So it's more like about psychology that we have. So I feel like Dorsu is the best team. So for when it comes to psychology and emotional intelligence. So
Okay.
it's just like we have responsibility. We know what is our responsibility and we know how to talk. We know how to respect. So that's fine. It's not really that challenging.
Yeah. And I think we're all pretty good in kind of separate work, private matters. So it's not that we mix things up or still having like in our nature to like, I think all of us kind of have like that open and direct way of communication. So of course, sometimes it feels harder to point out on things which maybe not working in the best way, which where we maybe have to adjust or need to change things. Of course, it's harder to point that out if you're like close than if it's just like work.
We close, but it's just more for work. Like we don't really share our private, personal lives at work. Like we close, but in a way, our professional working. So I would say like close, casual, but nothing about our private life. So we respect each other privacy also. So I think like it's not really that stab in the face or stab in the back or something like that. It's just we close, we casual, we open to talk. It's just the way our working style, the communication.
Okay, that's good then. So objectively, you would say that Dorsu is like a leading kind of business to talk about, you know, ethics and impacts, and also like a good role model for people to follow. You would say like for other companies who wanted to work on their business ethics or wanted to work a little bit more on the impacts and showcasing it to people, do you have any like recommendations or kind of advice that you would share to them?
I would say first, occurs to the people who really work close to you. Don't take them for granted. Like appreciate them. Like if they're doing the good job, it's not that hard to just compliment them. Like, hey, you're doing amazing. Like some people, like sometimes when they work hard, even though they're tired, when they heard something like this, they feel like, okay, at least people are aware of what they are doing. So I think I would recommend, I would encourage that. Firstly, your people. Before it's come to customer, before it's come to products, your people first, because they are working for you. And when they are appreciate us, when they know like you appreciate them, they would put all the energy to work. Like for me, I put all the energy into Dorsu because I feel like Bong Vanna understand my energy. The team is kind of appreciates me. So I want to put all my energy, what I can do the best for Dorsu. So I would encourage like, firstly, your people, like understand what they need also to support their works better. So I think this is really important. And then the rest, the customer or product, we always can solve it as a team. We always can deal with it as a team. Come to the table, bring it together and discuss what should we do. We always can walk through every challenge as a team. So yeah, the team is really like, when it's come to work like this, I would recommend like the team first. That this is my own perspective.
Okay,
So, yeah.
thank you for sharing, Dori.
I would say it need to come from the heart. So if you just do it for a piece of paper or just to have maybe a better standing in that sustainable world, it's going to be super hard. You really need to embrace it, and you really need to want to make that change, and not just for showcasing or whatever. So make sure the things you do at your best. And if it's not high level for now, but like what are steps to get like to you, like better environmental impacts, better social impacts. So kind of build or mark your road and then go step by step. And I think without having the heart attached to sustainability, it's going to be super hard. And kind of also from the outside, it's maybe more looks like greenwashing or like trying to do something, but like not fully.
It's really important from the heart.
Yeah.
Yes, love what you do.
Yes.
You will do best. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, before we start to even think about the environmental impacts and social impacts, we just have to put our team, like the people first, in order to make all of those, what you wanted to do related to sustainability comes true. And I think it's such a beautiful way to put it. Like, people are very important to just, to respect and appreciate who we work with. Yeah. Okay, coming back to your personal passion for sustainability. Has this always been something that you grow up really liking, or it's something that you kind of learn more when you're working with Dorsu?
For me, this is something that inspired me since 2019 when I worked at that cafe, and then I met one customer. She's American vegan.
Okay.
And we become friends, and then she really spending time with her, and then she went around, visits my hometown, and then I start to understand about it. For me, it's my personally growing learn since 2019 when I work at that cafe. And then I always interested about reading books or listening to podcasts about how to vegans, how to vegetarian, and I reading a lot of book and listen a lot of podcasts. So something about sustainability also. So that's kind of something that I really interested in. And then I know Dorsu from that time also. It's just like I don't really have opportunity at that time to work for Dorsu. But it just, this is like a personally, and for my perspective and for my personally, I only wanted to work for something local and something sustainability.
Okay.
Even though it's my previous job, the company is more like focused on the sustainability and indigenous and Cambodians people. So this is like my lifestyle, my choice to when it's come to careers. I just want to work for something for Cambodia, local brand, and for sustainability, because it's my personal lifestyle already for being sustainability. So
Okay, that's good to know more. Sorry.
I would say Dorsu definitely shifted a bit of the priority when it comes to sustainability. It was always a part of kind of my human being or what I focused on. Also, growing up, there was also always, never that buy more than you needed. So we were always like really focused on, okay, if you need a new pair of shoes, you buy one pair of shoes, not 5. Or, okay, this pair of pants is just outworn. I buy a new one and not 5. So especially when it comes to garments, always been quite minimalistic, and had in mind what the impact is. But of course, then during the time I worked for that huge fast fashion brand, you kind of lose a bit out of that focus point, just like you're in an environment where you have like garments around you, like every day, new products, and then you kind of get into that mindset, oh, that looks nice, I need this, I need this, I need this. And then at one point it was just like, oh my gosh, I just have like too much, I need to stop that. And I set like a personal goal of, I don't want to buy more than 5 items per season. So you have like your stable wardrobe, and then add like some fashion pieces on top to it, to kind of have some variety in styles, or also when it comes to current trends. And since I moved to Cambodia, you just have like one season wardrobe. So you don't need that, like, I need something new for spring, for summer, for autumn, for winter. Oh, I need that winter jacket. So you just have like your shorts, some linen pants, a dress, a shirt on top. So it's like, way more compact when it comes like to fashion or to wardrobe. And that really helps. And also like, working for a small ethical brand, of course, puts that in your mind like on a daily basis, and you really like grow into it and try to also adjust different areas in your life to be better every day. So and I think no one of us is like that. I cannot do more. So every one of us, I would say, can just like improve on a daily basis or like small things. And I think that's also like very important thing is like, even if like you as one person maybe cannot change the world with don't use single-use plastic bags anymore, but if 5 million, 10 million people do, we can change. So
Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah.
Just do it as a lifestyle, enjoy it, do what you can do, and just don't beat yourself up. For example, like I listened to one person that used to say like, when you are on the journey as being vegan, but sometimes you're really craving for chocolate, just eat it. Don't beat yourself up. This is your journey. Like doing it as it is your journey. Don't beat yourself up. Trying to get more inspiration, do it because you love it, not doing it because it's pressure or because you see that person success, that person is wonderful. Just don't beat yourself up. Just do it, take it slow, enjoying your journey. This is your journey, like not anybody else. So that's how you will get to be like sustainability, like the way that you really wanted it to be.
Yeah. I think also like individual contribution, it doesn't have to start with, okay, every day I'm using, a lot of single-use thing, and then the next day I'm not using anything. You can just start like slow. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That
start with the straws, start with the bags. I don't know. I always have like a reusable straw with me to kind of avoid using the plastic ones you get, or carrying a water bottle to not buy 5 water bottles a day. So just like small things which
or maybe sometimes just try to finish your food. So
no food waste.
No food waste. Food is really important also, like
Okay, thank you. Another thing is that I'm not sure how you kind of see this, but I know that Dorsu has a lot of local customers and also foreign customers as well. And for you, do you see like Cambodian people are shifting their mindset a little bit more to buying impactful and sustainable clothing, or is it still like a bit of a challenge to communicate, how much impacts like clothing and fashion can make to the environment, to them?
there's like a slow shift. That's also like something I would say, it needs time. It's nothing we can change from now and tomorrow, like everyone is aware of it. And also I think it's a lot of education work we need to do. So we also had the opportunity to have a, like, not presentation, we were invited by a school to talk about our business, about our impact. And I think it's really important to start with the kids as well, because this is going to be our future generation. This is going to be our future leaders. So if we start with them young, they kind of get used to that topic and be aware of it, like from the beginning, so to say. And I was really impressed by these kids, like the question they asked, and also how aware of certain things they are. So looking into the future, I think there are quite some kids who can do the change, or kind of can lead into a better world, I would say.
I think it would be better also if the education system add that to the subjects. I feel like it's slow. Yeah, to be honest.
That's true.
Still slow, yeah.
Like climate change, environmental challenges has always been like a thing, but I feel like people nowadays, they are a little bit more aware of how serious it's getting, and they're trying to educate themselves. So obviously, I agree that educating, either you go online, you kind of search a little bit on how much impacts, like negative impacts you make into the environment, and how you can make a little bit of changes. And also, if people are not really aware that they need to educate themselves yet, maybe through other business we can help support through that.
It's like sometimes they also have the mindset, other people doing it, it's just one I'm doing it also, it's gonna be fine. Like sometimes I'm talking about myself also, like sometimes I got distracted, like because I just want, like sometimes I'm lazy to take out, to put like compost, like to put like the something for compost, but I put it to like a normal trash bin. For me, this is also like the big distracted, because I always separate the food, the waste, like the food is separate, the something that I can do compost, something that I can do like plastic, like that can end up to landfill, and something like can go to DGI, so that they can recycle. So sometimes I'm just lazy to separate the bin. So like, so this is like, I would say like sometimes it distracted also, like, sometimes,
Okay, I think I have like one more question related to how Dorsu is kind of operating. So how do you see like in the future, like how much more positive impacts will Dorsu make to the environment? Are you focusing a little bit more like on just government environmental changes, or is there like anything else that we can look forward to from Dorsu?
I think we will stay in the field of fabric, garment, textile industry for now, but never know, maybe one day we sell candles. But of course, it's still super challenging times for a sustainable, ethical business. It's not easy to survive in a quite fast-acting world, and it's not going to, seems, get any slower. So we have to, keep up. And of course, we have like huge ideas, maybe getting to Europe or like internationally. Want to open up the store in Cambodia again. Let's see soon where else we can go in Cambodia. Working on our online platform in Cambodia. So that also, wherever you live in Cambodia, you can order our t-shirts. I mean, you already can just send us a message on Instagram or Telegram or whatever, but I think that will make it way easier and also connected kind of for customers to track their purchases, to see how, what they saved when it comes to water, CO2, kind of measure their impact of what they saved compared to buy a regular t-shirt at wherever. So also kind of make it attractive or like fun for customer to buy ethical.
We also want to adapt ourselves with the technology
Yes.
a little bit more. But we also plan to open the store in Cambodia again. Hopefully, it could be by the end of this year.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I might be traveling to Cambodia at the end of this year. Maybe I can also check it out. Yeah, I would love
I mean,
to
we
see
have
there.
everything there. So
Yeah, everything there.
we have like all our products like straight out of production.
We just need a space, decoration.
Yeah. So, but
And then we will be fine to open again.
Yeah, they will be excited to
yes.
see.
Yeah.
I think also like the Cambodia community would love to have us back
Yeah.
in Cambodia, and that Google Map sign like Dorsu in Cambodia is not closed. It's like open again.
Open again, not a permanent close
Yes,
anymore. So
that would be nice. Yeah.
that would be nice.
Okay. Yes, and also just one last question for me, because this podcast is also for people who wanted to, start their own business and kind of act as an insight, like an in view into how business that are running now are doing. And so if they wanted to, they have an idea, okay, I have this business and I wanted to incorporate business, good business ethics into it. I wanted to make my business, at the heart of it is about impact. So do you have any advice on how they are able to do it? I understand that you two are not your owner of the business, but you've contributed greatly into the business. So from the perspective of a team who's gonna help build a business together. So do you have anything to share on that? Yeah.
I would say really focus on the core and heart of your business. And if there are things like finance, admin, you can outsource and you don't have the capacity for now, outsource it and really focus on where you can make the change. And as Phlerry said previously, your team is your biggest diamond. So take care of it.
Yeah, and also do start a business that really what you like. So then you always have an ideas about it. Like if you start a business because you think it is growing, you think it is trading, but it's not really what you like. But when the storm is hit, you're going to be like, I give up. It's not really what I like. I just do it because the market. But I would recommend for the small business, you really doing from the heart and doing what you really enjoy, what you really likes, and you can, and also try to have a team that also have the same goal or similar mindset, the same as you, so that you will be go far. So that's what I would recommend.
Yeah, thank you, Bong. I think because I'm neither an entrepreneur or an investor, but speaking from a customer perspective, I would say that if the business, you can see that, okay, at the core of the business, it's about passion. It's about what they truly wanted to do. It's very appealing for me as a customer to support them. And I would say other people would find it very unique as well in the current market to have a business that's, okay, really what you wanted to do. And as an owner of a business, you will attract a lot of supporters and also investors that way, I would say too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
yeah. Do you have anything else? Any additional comments? You didn't get to
I
say?
would add on a little bit about finance also, to make sure you plan on your budgets properly, because the business is so uncertain. So make sure you make at least 2 or 3 business plans for that. So
Starting a business is a difficult but exciting journey.
Yes, you really need to want it. So yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much for
Thank
joining me
you
today.
for having us.
For having
Yeah,
us. Yeah.
I learned so much about Dorsu and also how you work and creating such a lovely workspace for everyone. So I'm glad that local business are doing it. Yeah, and I really hope to see more from Dorsu and also from the two of you in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for tuning in to DGI's podcast. And if you would like to learn more, a little bit more about like mental resilience or how you can build your business through investors, you can check out our previous episode or continue to watch our next episode. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.